Hello, everyone. This is Jules with Starcaster Radio, and I have Naomi and Barbara here, and we are just so full of joy as we open our hearts to our star community and create our new Earth reality. And today we are going to be moving in to the fifth element, and Naomi is going to start with the meditation.
Hi guys, this is Naomi. It is my honor to be here with you today. Go ahead and find a comfortable position as we call in the Council of Light, our galactic family, spirit guides, angels, ascended masters, and we meet you in heart and above. Meditation of the fifth element. Closing your eyes. Feel your body. Pay attention to your breath as you inhale through the heart. Exhale through the heart. Allow your body to relax and let go. Letting go of any thoughts or any worries. Feel your heart expand each time you breathe. You are safe and protected within the pyramid of your heart. You hear the guide of the chamber of the fourth chamber whisper to you that it is time to journey into the chamber of the fifth element. As you walk down the hall, you wave goodbye to your new friend. As you walk, you notice you feel very light and airy. Looking down, you notice that your body is translucent. You feel as though your body is pure white light. The floor beneath you is also translucent. It is as though you are floating as pure light. The door of the fifth element is glowing in a golden halo. It opens for you as you approach it. Once inside the door, you see the light begins to look just like you. They are made of a lovely white light. As you focus your eyes, you realize there is a being that is a loved one that has passed away. Your heart fills with love. Your loved one explains to you that they are in a reality where there is no separation. They exist as light. They explain to you that you are also this light, but the reality you live in gives you the illusion you are not pure light. Your loved one takes your hand and asks you if you would like to feel what it feels like to know you are only the energy of light. It is an illusion of mind that you are separate. You hold out your hands and close your eyes, allowing any fear to fade away with the love you feel. You never feel the loved one take your hand. You feel a shift inside of you that brings you into an altered state. You feel completely at one with your beloved guide, and there are no boundaries from where you end and the other begins. You lose the ability to focus on something outside of yourself. The things you once felt fearful of have absolutely no charge. The ones you miss, you feel no sorrow. The ones you are angry at, you feel no attachment. There is nothing but pure love in the light of all that is. You see you are only an illusion of what your mind says you are in the reality you have created. You are an illusion of the mind. Taking a deep breath, you let go of the illusion and allow your light to expand into the universe as far as it will go. Filling your light with all creation, your heart opens to the love in the infinite universe. Your guide lets go of your hand and says, "This reality is always here for you. You are only an illusion." Allow your body to absorb the fifth element of the yellow ray and expand into oneness. You feel yourself absorb this element and have a deep understanding of its wisdom. When you open your eyes, you thank your loved one for this experience. Holding them in your heart, you know that beyond the illusion of the world, you are one. Feel the energy of the fifth element as it completely absorbs into your being. Thank you, I love you, and it is done.
Thank you, Naomi. Just out of curiosity, could you read what the fifth element is?
Yes. Just one moment. The fifth element of the yellow ray, I am only an illusion. The fifth element, it holds an element, let's see. The fifth ray is yellow. It holds an element that shatters the illusion of you. Like the sun, this yellow light shines through the entrapment of who you are. You're not your mind, you're not your thoughts or your body. You are energy that fluctuates in vibration.
Perfect.
Such
Thank
a
you, Naomi.
beautiful writing. You're welcome. And Julie, do we have permission to speak to your higher self?
Absolutely.
And with this meditation, did you receive any messages, or is there anything that you would like to share?
You know, actually there is, and this is something that's been coming in just over the last few weeks. And there was last week I actually had, and I don't know if you guys have ever experienced this, but I saw for the first time ever, a rainbow cloud. And so it was different than a sundog. It was actually a cloud that almost looked like an oil spill. It was I don't know, I just want to call it a rainbow cloud. And it was interesting because over the next couple of days, I had all this information coming around the rainbow light, and we've been working with the rainbow light ourselves. And so through just kind of synchronicity and talking to some friends of mine, I found that the rainbow light is truly unity consciousness. And as we evolve into our light bodies, we're holding, everyone keeps talking about, the crystalline body, or that we're turning crystalline. And I think to advance that even further, really what we're turning into is this rainbow light, because the essence of the rainbow light is that, there's 7 different colors, or, spectrums of colors, and even more in between. And each color holds the same particles. And the particle is not of matter, but of light. And so, but the signature of each particle is identical. It's exactly the same. So even though they're holding a different spectrum or even intelligence, they are all the exact same particle. And that just gives me chills even just talking about it, because that is what we're becoming. And as we bring in more and more of this rainbow light into our bodies, the more we are reaching unity consciousness. And as you were reading the meditation, I could just feel the rainbow light just absorbing into my cells and my molecules. And more I was losing that illusion of duality and truly felt like the boundary of what is me and what is around me was disintegrating. So I just wanted to share that. I don't know, I mean, we can definitely move further from that, but as you were reading it, I knew it was the time to share this insight, and I'd love to hear what you guys have to say, or if you have more questions about that.
Go ahead, Barbara.
I'm sorry. I think this is a little bit of a time, what do you call it? You know what I'm saying. I can't think right now. What I'm seeing is how this ties in also to the fourth element, and talking about the illusion that we have of our physical body, of our physical existence, and that the rainbow light, of course, I think totally ties in with our auric field that protects our body. And when we become balanced, we resonate with all of those, of that rainbow light, which has the ability to, as it integrates into our body, into our existence more and more, it disintegrates the illusion of the physical. And, yeah, that's basically what I'm getting. Go ahead.
I love how you tie that into the fourth element. And as you are both talking, I am actually seeing myself on the New Earth Golden Platform, and what I'm seeing is the rainbow light coming into my heart. And when we ask for downloads, this is how I'm seeing it's coming. We're getting downloaded through this rainbow light into our heart.
Perfect.
Julie, is there an intention or a download we could ask around this as we are receiving this rainbow light through our heart?
As you guys were just talking, I had this vision of, the new sun moving into the old sun, and then shining through this rainbow cloud, and the rainbow cloud is actually what is going to release the download. So why don't we ask for the download that the new sun filter through the rainbow cloud, and that we absorb the light codes and the intelligence of what it means to move beyond the physical body and move into unity consciousness.
So let's take a minute to just sit with that intention. And just go ahead and take some deep breaths as we absorb this frequency.
Julie, I have a question coming in. Could you explain how the New Earth sun is changing our perspective of the third dimension?
So the old sun is holding the programs of social consciousness, or the third dimensional matrix. And as the new sun moves in, and this will be completed 11/11/2027. So, it's a gradual process, but because for the new sun to move into the old sun, quickly would be too much for there would be mass chaos. And so it's going to happen over a period of time. And as the new sun moves in, it is releasing the codes of Christ consciousness or higher states of consciousness. And as it moves in, it's creating a higher matrix that is pulling on the grid of the third dimension and basically shattering it and reprogramming it to a higher level so that everybody has the opportunity to connect to this frequency and evolve to the next level of each person's personal evolution. And everyone will, follow their path to higher consciousness. But the new sun is here to support the evolution of consciousness and bringing in higher frequencies. After the 11/11/2027 is when there will actually be a third sun, and that will be the Son of God. And this is basically bringing in when we'll get to this in a couple of weeks, but it's actually bringing in the frequency to hold space for those that are ready to absorb the seventh element. And that will be after 2027.
Thank you. That was perfect. Also, how does this energy that's coming in, how does it relate to the days of Christ when he walked the earth? And how is it connected to this new Christ energy that we're receiving? Do you have anything on that?
So the energy of Christ is just one energy. And, as he walked the earth so many years ago, there's still the energy of that essence or of that reality still available to us now. The one thing that is coming through is that we all have the ability to break the karma of Christ's crucifixion. So just by asking to release the karma, as each individual asks this, it will be easier to move into that frequency, because as a group or as a group consciousness of just being human, we all hold a code in our DNA of the sorrow and the energy pattern that was created with that choice. And so by asking to release the karma will help us move into this energy more easily. And it's already there. It never went anywhere. And it's just as we have moved more and more into density or into denser forms of control and social consciousness, we have held on to this lower vibrational just program. Is all it is. It's just an energy program that is running through most humans. And it's very, very easy to break by just asking. So why don't we ask for a download to release the karma and any program or pattern within our energy system, molecules, cells, and DNA, and release the it's hard. I'm trying to come up with the right word, but for a lack of a better word, I'm just going to say the imprint of the guilt and the shame around Christ's crucifixion.
I release the karma related around Christ's crucifixion.
I also release the karma related around Christ's crucifixion. and I fill that space with the love and the understanding of that program.
And just for a visual,
go ahead, Naomi.
Well, I was going to say, just for a visualization, we can actually remove the crown of thorns from Jesus' head and burn it and see a golden halo around Christ.
So let's see ourselves putting the crown of thorns and burning it in the fire of the new sun.
Perfect.
Wow. Because the new sun can't absorb all of the old programs.
And it just, I feel like this is such a beautiful picture of what it looks like to be in duality, because as Barbara was saying, she wanted to fill that space with love. I just saw almost within myself the duality of that I was even separate from Jesus or Christ myself. And as she said that, it was like our two, like we merged into one being. And it was like, and as she was doing that, I realized like it's myself that I'm loving, because there isn't a separation between the two of us.
Yes. Perfect analogy.
So it's like also just like have the burning of the crown, just the burning away of duality, that we are separate, that we all hold the same particles.
Can I share a fear that I would like, that I've been working on? It's almost like a fear I have that I am not worthy to receive this Christ energy. And so I'm working on this block inside of my heart, and I would just like to say I am worthy to receive this love and unity consciousness.
So is there a way we could put that into asking for a clearing and a download, Naomi?
Oh, I would love to, because my mind knows that in oneness I am one with Christ, but there's some type of program in the third dimension where I'm a little fearful, and I find that in my heart. So I would like to ask for any blockages I have in my heart or any fear that I have in my heart to be removed so that I can live inside of oneness.
So let's just expand on that and ask for the clearing of separation and replace it with oneness. And then let's just upgrade the part of the mind and the expansion of that part of the mind to be able to live in the knowing of that oneness. So we're just going to ask to activate and download what it feels like and the knowing of living in oneness in the highest mind. And just
I'm feeling a
releasing
lot.
any density.
Oh, go ahead. I'm
Naomi.
just feeling a lot. I'm feeling a lot of energy coming in around this. Like I'm actually feeling my heart receive this information in a place that felt like it was closed. So all this like new energy is just coming into my heart.
So let's just expand that and absorb the rainbow light into our hearts right now. Barbara, did you want to say something?
I was just going to share that I opened my eyes for a second to, don't know why, but anyhow, I see this energy in the room, and it is distorting in this one space where the air conditioning is sitting. The vent is like pulsating and moving, and it's still moving and pulsating. So I think I perceived it as being a door, like a passageway or a doorway opening up to that different frequency, that higher frequency that we've been talking about. And I think it was just, my body was just allowing me to see during this time what it looks like at a different, when solid matter vibrates at a different frequency, how it begins to move and oscillate and change.
That's lovely. And, I think that just what you described, Barbara, is, when people can walk through walls and that sort of thing. I had an experience, it's been a while back now, but a similar experience where I was talking on the phone with somebody at a really high frequency, and I went to grab a piece of paper, and I couldn't grab it. Every time I would grab it, my hand would just move right through it and I would do it over and over again, and my hand just kept going right through the paper. And it wasn't until I got off the phone and lowered my vibration I was able to hold it.
Wow, perfect example. Yes. And also, I'm also hearing that this is going to be happening more and more, so that we can become more familiar with that higher frequency, and also to validate the fact that what we are perceiving as solid is not solid. It is nothing other than a frequency level. So as we step through that window and start our movement up the stairs, let's say up the stairs to a higher frequency, we will start passing through walls and not think anything of it, as just an example.
I love that. And I'm such a frequency person, and I've even said those words. I think I've even written articles on what you just said, Barbara, but for some reason, this time when I heard it, you say it, I understand it on such a deeper level, and it truly is the illusion. It's just the frequency of my understanding has brought it to a new level when you said that. So thank you for that.
Well, that is what this is all about. I think us talking, discussing, bringing up different subject matters and sharing it with the world, and helping others to see through our perception of different subject matters, I guess. So thanks for sharing that. Do you have anything else that you would like to share, Julie?
Gosh, I feel like there's so much energy coming in that I don't necessarily want to cut it short, but I what I think I would love to have everyone do is we'll end the session and have everyone just take like 5 minutes to really connect to the frequency of what we've created here today.
Perfect.
Naomi, did you have anything you wanted to add or any other questions?
I would just love to describe what I'm seeing right now, and I am seeing this beautiful golden light inside of my heart, and I'm hearing it's the light of the new sun, and as the light shines from my heart out, it is making a rainbow.
Wow, I love that.
It's so beautiful. And I'm just hearing to make an I am statement that I am unity consciousness.
I am unity consciousness.
I am unity consciousness.
So let's all make that so when we close today, and let's just see this visualization and hold the I am statement for just a few minutes before we continue on our day today. I am unity consciousness. Oh, that was beautiful. Barbara, did you want to close with an exercise?
Yes, I would love to. Thank you. Call in the light ray of the fifth element. Allow the yellow light to come in and shine through the illusion. The yellow ray absorbs all frequencies that hold you trapped in the earthly reality. Let the light hold you in oneness. Fill your entire being with the fifth element and say, I am only an illusion. Shine the light of truth on me and bring awareness to my true essence. Feel the warmth of the yellow ray envelop you in its grace as you drift into the void. Rest in the beauty of its warm light. This element is unlocking a door you didn't even know you were locked behind. Open the door to your soul and know you are shattering the illusion of you. Absorb this element and you will know the truth of who you are. It is so.
It is so. Thank you. And thank you, Naomi. And thank all of you for just spending this beautiful time together as we just create these really high frequencies and spreading them out into the world. And this is truly a doorway, not the doorway, but a doorway or a pathway to creating heaven on earth. And it's just so humbling, and I just almost am in tears of just how joyful it is to experience the unraveling of this new higher matrix that we're creating. So thank you both, and love to all of you. Until next time.
Love you.
I love you. Bye.
Bye.